Hey girlies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jennifer and this is a Ready to Wear Affair where I discuss all things fashion, from luxury to high street and fast fashion, contemporary, pretty much everything from high to low and in between. And I know that there's a huge following of people who love shopping that way. So if this is your jam and this sounds good to you, stick around because I have a really cool video coming up. Now, this video is going to be a shoe haul video. Let's just put it out there for all the shoe girlies out there. You're gonna love this one. And this is gonna be a collection or accumulation of the shoes that I purchased in the last 2 months. So I would say from November to now, to present, where I'm currently filming this video, which is December 29th. And so they're all pretty new. I've maybe one or two in a few videos, and I'll try and reference them if they come up, but for the most part, these are new, not yet worn. And I'm just so excited to show you all what I have in, because like the shoe lovers will appreciate this one. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. All right, so this very first shoe I have is a very special shoe. I feel like I don't honestly have any shoe quite like it in my collection, and I love them for this particular reason. All right, so these are new in as of like, I don't know, 3 weeks at this point. And they are, drum roll, I'm so excited to show you all these beauties. So these are shoes from the Attico. The Attico is not really a brand I really check for like that, but you know, they have a lot of cute things. So every once in a while I do browse through their stuff, but like nothing's really ever made me feel like I needed to have something particular from their brand, except for I do have their t-shirts, their muscle t-shirts, or their like shoulder padded t-shirts in like 2 or 3 colors, I think. So I have a few things from the brand, but these are my favorite yet in terms of pieces from the brand. So these are called the Morgan patent leather lace up heels or shoes, but these to me are more wedges. I'm gonna get close so you all can see the detail. And there's every element of this shoe is just, I'm obsessed with. I'm obsessed with every element of this shoe. There's too many things, too many characteristics on here that I'm just obsessed with. All right, for starters, let's start from the top. The ankle strap is super cool. It's very comforting and secured. Like it keeps the shoe really secured to your ankle and your leg. And I love that. It's kind of held together by a Velcro strap. There's this kind of slidey strap thing here, but you can like kind of move that out the way. And it kind of holds the Velcro intact. And yeah, it's nice and thick, very much like an ankle bracelet, but I love how it looks. And then going down, there's this lace detail here in the back. And it's functional. I think you can actually like unravel it and unlace it, but like, I don't think there's a need to. Actually, you probably can't because the tips of the shoelace have like these really thick, rounded stopper things. I don't know if you can see it. So you can't really loop them through the hole because they're a lot bigger than the hole. And I actually really like that about them. So they're not functional, but they look absolutely exquisite on the shoe. Like another detail of the shoe that I'm just obsessed with. And then going further down, I think the star of the shoe, what really makes the shoe so unique and cool is this like wedge heel detail. The shape of the actual wedge, and go to the side here so you can see it. The shape of the wedge is so unique. It's angular, but it has this cool little triangle prism shape here at the bottom that you can kind of see like this. Almost like a pyramid shape triangle. And then just back to the actual wedge itself. So it's like a clear lucite heel, wedge heel, but then towards the back piece that touches the back of the actual shoe is kind of lucite, like it's like translucent. It's like cloudied, which I love. It's so cool. And then it gets better because then you can see like the reinforcers that are used to hold the wedge to the back of the shoe, and they're just like really cool metal stopper things. Do you see them through the shoe? So cool, like so futuristic, right? Beautiful. Size 41, that's my usual size. And yeah, so that's the shoe. Love it. Can't wait to wear it. And I got these from Net-a-Porter for a great price. I think they were either 50 off or 60 off, and then another part was doing an additional 15% off. So definitely got it for a steal. My next shoe that I got in the last month or so or two are these Christian Louboutin Lip Gloss Queen sandal heels. Now these are absolutely gorgeous. They're such cutesy girly girl shoes, and so I love a good, fun, funky shoe. And Louboutin is renowned for that, very much notorious for that in all the right ways. And these are very much on brand. And what I love most about them, what everybody loves most about these shoes, are just how iconic the heels are. The heels are made to look like the shape of his beauty products, his lip beauty products. And so he has like lip glosses and lipsticks that have a very similar shaped bottle and size too, right? This looks like he literally took his lipstick or lip gloss and like glued it onto a shoe, which that's not what he did. It's an actual crafted shoe. And I love it. It's so unique, it's so rare, it's so cute. And again, it looks just like his lip products. And I don't have a lip gloss, so I'm not really a lip gloss girl, but I do have a lipstick, a matte lipstick that looks very similar to the shoe heel. And then I actually do have a liquid lipstick. This one, I need to re-up on this. Again, that looks very much like the shoe heel. This one's a little bigger, but you get the gist. It's pretty much very much similar in many ways to the shoe. This is a liquid matte Christian Louboutin True Red Bottom Red lip color, and it's my go-to lip color. No one talks about it, and you know what? That's fine. As long as he doesn't discontinue it, it's like my little secret. But I talk about it all the time, so it's not really a secret. But yeah, this shoe is beautiful. Haven't really worn it much, but it's normal comfort. I love this like lavendery, what would we call this? Purple. Lilac / lavender purple, like a rich lilac lavender purple. And I got in my usual size 41, which I can do because it is a sandal shoe. Now with Louboutin, everyone knows, who is very familiar with the brand, you need to size up, or is just advised to size up because his shoes do run small. But for me, when it comes to his sandals, I'm okay actually wearing my true 41 size because of the room you get. You get like some wiggle room with sandals that you don't get with like closed toe pumps or just closed shoes. So for closed shoes, for me, I'm a 42 in Louboutin, but for open sandals like these, I'm a 41. And you just kind of wrap around the ankle here. You just do like one loop, it's a wrap around. And yeah, these are the shoes. Like, they're so cute. They're very like novelty and very much on brand. And I can't wait to wear them probably in the summertime. But hey, I wear shoes all around because like weddings happen all year, special events happen all year. I got these secondhand, guys. I got this from The RealReal. They were super discounted, pristine, never used, came in the original box with tags. You saw the shoe. No one has worn these. Have they even tried it on? I don't know. I'll take off the stickers. These are the like real stickers, but the stickers that the store put on them, but because I'm clearly not returning them. This is past the return period, but definitely check out the resale market for shoes, guys. It's not just bags, but it's clothes and shoes. Like, you'll get great deals on gently, if not never used or worn pieces like these. So next up, new in shoes are these beauties. Now I've worn them in one styling video so far. And these are the Paul Andrew Chrysler Pumps. And they're very much called the Chrysler Pumps because they look like the Chrysler building. So another real find. I mentioned this in the video, the styling video that I wore this in. I got this also from The RealReal for a phenomenal price. It was like $130 or 20, I think it was 125. Steal, like 95% off or something. Like, these were the steal of the year. Honestly, I think I should do steal of the year. These were the steal of the year. I got these for like a 90-something% off. Like, where did they do that at? A pristine, with original boxes, with the shoe tab, like replacement tabs, with tags, with the Barney sticker showing the original price and the markdown price, the numerous markdowns. This shoe was never touched at all. And I'm obsessed. I remember lusting after these back when I was like 20 something and had no money, no business looking at them because it's like, why torture yourself? And I forgot about them. So I love the little triangle details. They're like patent shiny leather, silver leather triangles that look like they mimic the Chrysler building, like triangle mirrors or I guess windows. And they're suede, leather suede, black. And then the heel, which is the star, is like, look at that. It just really mimics and resembles the back, or the front, like the, what's that part? Crown, I'm gonna call it crown of the building. There's probably a better architectural term for it. But for lack of a better word, if I find it, I'll put it up. It mimics that, like gorgeous, like iconic architectural wonder that is the Chrysler building. And it's a work of art. This needs to be in a museum. I hope it's somewhere in a fashion museum because this is genius. These shoes are pretty high. They're more than 4 inches. I would say they're probably closer to like 4.5, if not 5. So, and you feel it. They're steep. They're quite steep. And again, these are by Paul Andrew. He was an iconic shoemaker. I don't know if he still is. I haven't seen anything new coming out from him in a long time. And so I hope he still designs shoes. Maybe he's doing it for another house and we just don't know. I mean, I don't know maybe. But he is an iconic shoe designer, and clearly if he can make something like this, he is beyond talented. Okay, so this next shoe I have coming up is like, whew. Can you tell I'm a shoe lover? Okay, these next 2 shoes I have are recent ins, like, I mean, as of last week. I got these last week. And I went on a little spontaneous trip to Woodbury Commons because of Janae Naylor. Yeah, Janae Naylor, you did that. You are an influencer because you have influenced me to go to the outlets, Woodbury Commons to be exact. So I went outlet shopping last weekend spontaneously because I watched one of Janae's videos about her new in pieces from her visit to Woodbury Commons here in New York. And she found a lot of goods. And I was just like, Woodbury Commons is like right in my backyard. And I got some goodies. So the first thing I just got 2 shoes. I checked out a couple of other things, and next time I go, I'll vlog. But I didn't. I was in and out because I didn't plan to spend all day draining my accounts. Much influenced by her. First up are the tallest boots I have ever owned in my life. And they are these gorgeous Fendi shoes. And Janae wore them in the video where she showed us her Woodbury Commons like new in haul or birthday haul. I think it was her birthday haul, but in that haul she included her Woodbury Common vines. And she was rocking these in the video. So you got to see her wear it in action. And I was like, I want those. Because she was saying this in one of her other videos. It was like, I think one of her like Style Unlocked video interviews. She was talking to Ishitara, I think that's her name. Ishitara? Yeah, I think it's Ishitara. She was talking to her, who's another style icon of mine. I've been following her for many years, like at least like 10 years at this point. And she was talking about like pieces that got away. Again, back to that same like archive piece topic. And she was talking about these Tom Ford boots that she had been lusting over back then, and she didn't have the money for it. And now she's like looking for them. And I was like, oh my God, I felt the same way too. And I loved those shoes, and when she brought them up, I knew exactly the shoes she was talking about, even before she showed the picture. And even though she showed the picture of them, the one that I had in my mind when she brought them up was the photo I saw of Rihanna wearing them. Because you know, I love Rihanna, so everything Rihanna does, I'm like monitoring. And I follow her style very closely, especially back then, like pre-A$AP Rocky, I was really following her style. Now I'm like, I don't know, we see her here and there, you know. But I mean, they still satisfy so much of that shoe. Like these are like, I don't think I want to keep looking for those anymore. I think. I don't know, let me not finish that thought. But these honestly satisfy so much of that shoe. I feel like I got my fix for the most part in these shoes. And they're absolutely stunning. Like Fendi did their big one with this, and they are quite a bit of work. They require quite an amount of like work to get in and put on. But they fit. Oh my gosh, so they fit. Because I have thick calves and my thighs are not slim. Like I have meat on my thighs and my calves, and sometimes I do have issues getting on things that are more slim. like on my body, because it's just like whenever I have issues getting on bottoms or pants, jeans, like it's my thighs and my calves always, or boots, or, you know, whatever. So I was shocked after she gave me that heads up that these fit me. Again, you have to really just adjust. Like you have to adjust. You don't have to open up this part. Like I didn't have to open up this top part, but I did have to open up the bottom part and just like just unlace it a little bit, and then make some room, open it up to open up some more room. But yeah, like once I had them on, and I'll show you guys pictures when I style them. I won't wear them yet. I haven't worn them yet. Just got them a week ago, so I haven't done any styling with them yet, but you'll see the looks will be killer. I almost kind of wish I wore this with the COS top and mini skirt or apron set that I wore in my last styling video. I wore it with the Stuart Weitzman boots, and they look great, but I feel like they would also look great with these shoes because of the gold elements I have. Like the choker, this would go very well with that choker, the Lanvin choker I'm pairing it with, and the gold hardware, the elements of gold, and the Brandon Blackwood bag I'm carrying it. So I feel like it's another way of styling this that would actually edge up the look even more, because the lip stitch detailing and the cutout just make the look very sexy, and I feel like these shoes are pretty sexy with like the lace up detailing and the cutout as well. You know, cutout and the heel, you know. So anyway, Fendi, like Zuka double F logo detailing here in the bottom. It's a nice little touch. Here's the sole. You can see that beautiful like rich brown leather that I feel like Fendi's very much uses, they use this color a lot in their bags and a lot of their like leather wear. Ankle straps with buckle detailing, and the details have Fendi. The buckles have Fendi written on the side, you can't really see. And of course the lace that runs all throughout the shaft, and then kind of has a break here with this really cool like leather piece, which is kind of like, you can tighten it here. So you can tighten it here and buckle it through here. But it's this really cool like knee flap piece. Just kind of goes over the knee, which is to me really cool. And I absolutely love them, and I can't wait to style them this winter. But yeah, so these are the Fendi Delfina boots. Got them from Woodbury Common. So if you're interested, I would definitely go in person. Go in person, because they're final sale. No returns, no exchanges, final sale. They make you sign the thing. And I got them for about 70, I would say 70+% off, because the original for these are $4,900. And I got it for a fraction of that. So again, like 75% off, because they did like 50% off. And then the store was doing like, I don't know, 40% off or 20% off the 50%, a fraction. But yeah, favorite boots at the moment. I mentioned that on the trip, I got 2 things from Woodbury Commons, and the other thing is also another pair of shoes. And they're also shoes that Janae actually owns, but I wanted these before I knew she had them. And they're these Ferragamo Altair sandals. And these I've been, again, lusting after for some time. I really wanted them in the red. Janae has them in the red. I wanted them in the red because Ferragamo red is just chef's kiss, beautiful. But the red was actually, they had a red, but it was in the higher heeled version. So these are about 3.9, just under 4 inches, which is usually like my limit for shoes in terms of like what I can handle. But there's a higher one that's slightly more, like over 4 inches. And I tried those on, and those were not comfortable. These were. So I was like, I'm gonna stick to these. And so they only had these in my size, which is FYI, and I knew this, I just forgot, because I don't own any current Ferragamo shoes, but now I do. These run US sizing. So this is important to note. So I am a US women's 10. For Ferragamo, I need to find a US 10. Like, their sizing is actually in US numbers. It's not 39, 30, it's not in the 30 to 40. Because European shoes starts from 30s to 40. Like, they start from like, I think 34 or 35. What's the smallest shoe size? 35? And run up to like 43, right? Which is like a US 12 or whatever. I'm a EU European 41 on that size chart, conversion chart. And so the conversion for that, and everyone I know who is a EU 41 is a US women's 10. And so Ferragamo does not follow the European size chart, it follows the American size chart. So go for your usual US sizing for us American girlies. I forgot a little bit, but luckily I was there to try the shoe on. So I could tell like obviously what fit and what didn't. But these are the Altairs. They're comfortable, they're sexy. Love the strappy straps. They're a little stretchy on top, but then the first three, I would say, are not stretchy. They're stiff, and that makes sense because you don't want the entire shoe to be stretchy. You want some support, something firm to hold down the toes at least. And so the first three do that, and they're stiff and they're not stretchy, but the rest are all stretchy, which is great. It gives you some allowance when you walk. And yeah, they're comfortable, like I mentioned, and they're just so cool. They're so unique. I haven't worn these yet, but I will. You'll see them coming up. All leather. Love the dipped heel. Ferragamo shoes, a lot of his shoes, and these are shoes under our favorite creative director, Maximilian Davis, who's doing wonders over at Ferragamo. Logo embossed here. But yeah, these actually came down to like $277. So I don't think the original was probably like, I don't know, 1,000, I think. And I got them for $277. So hey, that to me is a steal. Yeah. Okay, so the next shoes that I got are also Ferragamos. So I can't believe I went from having like no Ferragamo shoes to having two. And these I got from Ukes.com. So I only got two shoes from the outlet, and that's all. That's all I got. I can talk more about my overall visit to the outlet in another video, but for now I'm just gonna go through these gorgeous shoes. So these I got from Ukes.com for a great price. They're still currently on there. A lot of these shoes I have are still available on the internet, so I'll link everything that I can find. And I'll try and find the cheapest options. But these are the Helena sandals, and they're absolutely gorgeous. I love the blue color. I don't have any shoe in this blue, and so that's why I was like, I want to make sure I get these. And yeah, they're satin and leather. And I love like the bow, right? The bow, everything about the shoe is just absolutely stunning. But it's like a purple blue almost. I love this hue. It's very gorgeous, very rich, and they make your feet look very pretty. I haven't worn them yet, but I will. And the bow is kind of, I should have done this, but I guess maybe in like transit on its way over to me, the bow kind of got a little misshapen. But I'm gonna take like a steamer and just steam this so that the bow, it's supposed to lay flat like this. And you'll see it in the picture that I pop up how it looks online when it's like the original form. But gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I'll just hold up one shoe so you can see the detail closer. But yeah, and then you have the Ferragamo logo here. It has that curved dipped heel again, Maximilian is kind of really bringing this as like a signature kind of shape for his heeled shoes at the brand. I just love that. This is also a crisscross ankle, so you cross it I think like 2 times and then you buckle it. And what I love about what Maximilian Davis is doing with a lot of the Ferragamo shoes too is making the sole the same color as the body of the shoe. Like what? Talk about thoroughness, talk about completeness. Talk about consistency. These shoes are extremely comfortable. Maybe it's the dipped heel that he's doing that adds to the comfort level, but it's working. Whatever it is working. And then here's like the Ferragamo brand name embossed here on the body. And I think this insole is leather. Yeah, so you got like leather insole, leather sole, satin body. And this shoe comes in a cream color and a black color, I think. Yes, I think a cream and a black, and then this blue. So yeah, these are again the Ferragamo Helena sandals. And then last but not least, I have these gorgeous shoes in. You have seen this probably recently in my most recent styling video and also on my Black Friday wish list. And I love when you can check things off your wish list box because these were on them and now they're off. So these are the Ferragamo Spritz Pumps. and they're so cool, like so cool. There was a period of time, I think it came out like what, 2 years ago, I saw it, the girlies were wearing it during Fashion Week. I think Carolyn Gray was wearing it. I swear, I feel like, I don't know, like we just like the same things. I promise you, I don't. And Tashira too. Tashira has these two, Tashira and Carolyn, and I love their style. And so I don't think I saw it on them first. I saw it around, like, you know, the internet and stuff. And then I feel like when I see them wear it, they make me want to get it more. So like I'm more laser focused on the hunt for them. And I love these shoes. I really wanted them in the red burgundy color, but they just did not have my size and a great price. And then when the sales hit the shoe, this 41 disappeared as usual. So this was left, and I got this from ukes.com as well. And they had it in my size. So I was like, why not? And I think when Carolyn was reviewing the shoes, she said they were comfortable. Maybe she lying, because they're not that comfortable. I will say these are absolute beauties, but they're not comfortable. And I was on the verge of returning them, but I feel like I just need to make sure when I wear them, I'm not, like, I have a fresh foot, like meaning like I haven't worn heels the night before or the hours before, like my foot has been refreshed. And then like it's like a, you know, I can't, because I think when I was trying these on in the styling video that I wore them in, I had worn some heels earlier with other looks, and by the time I had these on, I was like, ugh. So the other day I tried them. I was like walking around my apartment for a little bit in them, and like maybe like 10 minutes, not that long, not long enough, clearly. And they were fine. Like they weren't like super comfortable, but they weren't like killing me. But I know that that's just because I'm walking around in very small spaces for a short amount of time. And if I go on concrete, it'll be a different story. But you know, I think it's just one of those denial things. Technically, you might see this on, this maybe could have been or should have been on my worst purchases list, but, and check out that video if you haven't seen it yet. I just posted it, the video prior, so it's a good one. This should have, but it's so beautiful. And I haven't really worn them out yet to really test them out. So I can't really fully give a verdict on them, but I probably should have returned it, but it's too late now because I missed the return window. So they're stuck with me, oops. I was hesitant to get shoes in this color because they're not gonna be easy to keep clean, clearly. But you know, I don't have anything close to this color, so I was like, why not? It's a nice buttery cream color. It's not pure white, so I can probably get away with a little dirt. And just, you know, being diligent about cleaning it regularly. And yeah, it's all leather all throughout, beautiful quality. You can smell the leather. I mean, Bottega, they don't disappoint when it comes to quality. You will be guaranteed that. It's a lace up, completely lace up shoe. And again, if I haven't put a picture up yet, I will do so. You wrap around the ankle. And again, I love the intrecciato lace detailing itself. And I think this is leather. It's not a rope, like it's not like a woven rope, it's like woven leather. And it's really stiff. So I'm thinking it's intrecciato leather lace. And I love how the ends are kind of cinched together by this gold ball detail here. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And then in typical Bottega fashion, the sole, it has like the rubber grip design all throughout to help with balance and non-slip, you know, grip. But yeah, I love how the shoe doesn't have a full covered back and it's kind of cut off in the middle, or less in the middle. It's cut, and it just looks so sexy. Like I couldn't get rid of this shoe because it's an absolutely gorgeous shoe. And then the way that the straps come out of like the big toe, because you put your big toe here and then the rest of your toes fill in on the other side. Yeah, it's this part here where like that shoe thong is. That's really painful. That's where the pain is, honestly. It's not even the rest of it, it's just here. Literally all here. But anyway, we'll see. I'll keep you posted. So that's everything. Let me know which of these shoes are your favorite. I don't pick favorites, don't ask me. I love them all. Even the ones that pain me to my core. And let me know if you own any of these, if you plan on getting any of them. The Bottega ones I just showed you are a recent like wish list find, so that's like off my wish list. That's it. Thank you all so much for watching. As usual, please stay safe, stay blessed. Don't forget to like this video because it was fun, right? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any more content from me. And I will see you in the next video. Stay respectful too. Don't forget. Happy New Year, and thanks so much for watching. Bye, girlies.